Hi, hopefully you got a chance to see the recipe vlog that I did doing the Honeygir chicken. The chicken actually came out really good. It was very moist. The next day it was a little bit dried out, but a little bit more sauce on there, and it was really good. So um, I did enjoy it. I think next time that we'll actually try it out onto the grill, I think it'd be a lot better. Now, one problem, and I have to kind of tell on myself here, is the pan that I had the Honeygir chicken in. I had laid some aluminum foil down into the pan because it was my wife's small 9 by whatever, I think it's a 9 by 13 cookie sheet, baking sheet. And I had used that because I didn't have a glass baking sheet that was small enough. So I used her metal one, and I had put aluminum foil down there thinking that that would work for that. But we had a little bit of a problem. Having that chicken cooking in the oven for an hour with that sauce, it kind of baked the sugars out of the marinade and kind of baked it into the pan on me. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like and some thoughts that I have on that. Here's that pan that I was telling you about. You can see how all this stuff has been baked on here. We've actually soaked this pan for a couple of days, and my wife keeps trying to scrub away at it, and just nothing. So I'm a little bit of hot water with her on this pan, but it's going to give me a chance to try something out. I've been doing a lot of looking on YouTube and online, talking about how you can use hydrogen peroxide and baking soda to make up a paste to put on here. Now, a lot of the videos that I saw, they kept claiming that it does not work, or it only worked a little bit. But most of the videos that I saw, it was almost like they thought it was going to be an instant fix, and they put it on, rubbed it, and a little bit came out, and that was about it. It's the chemical reaction between the hydrogen peroxide and the baking soda and the metal that's actually going to be cleaning this pan. So we're going to be making up the mixture, and we're going to apply it to this pan, and we're going to let it sit probably till tomorrow and see how well it comes out, because we've tried everything we can, and this stuff is just baked right on there and not coming out. So let me go make up that mixture and apply it and see how it goes. Alright, I went ahead and I made up some frosting, if you will. I used about 1/3 of a cup of the baking soda and just enough of the hydrogen peroxide to make up a paste-like mixture, kind of like frosting or like toothpaste. And we went ahead and applied it really good, of course, all the baked on sugar that was on there. And already, I don't know if you can see that in there, there's a few flakes and everything else, and there's some foaming that's going on. And now we're just going to let that sit and let that chemical reaction happen. Tomorrow morning, I will try cleaning this pan again and see what happens. And I'll show you the results, whether peroxide and baking soda actually works or not. I think it will. Alright, well, it has been about 11 hours, I guess. We didn't quite let it go all night long. Joan was very anticipating the results, so you can see that it got a lot of it off, but it looks like I'm still buying a new pan here. We're going to try one other thing that I saw online that says to put some white vinegar in here. Put it in the oven. It says to put it on the stovetop to boil the vinegar, but we're going to put it in the oven to heat it up. Pull it back out. Throw a little extra baking powder in there, or baking soda, and try to clean it again. So maybe if I do the other method with the peroxide in that one more time, maybe we'll give it a couple more tries and see what it does. Alright, so it looks like I will be needing to buy my wife a brand new pan. So if you ever want to know how to take the Teflon coating completely off of a non-stick metal cookie sheet pan, try putting white vinegar in your pan and putting it in the oven. You can see the Teflon coating has come right up off of there. I'll take that out and see what that looks like as soon as that cools off for a few minutes. I guess you could say the white vinegar heated up actually worked really well for removing it, but it also removed all of the Teflon and everything from this, the non-stick. So, as I said, I guess I will be buying Joan a new pan. So, if you try my recipe for the Honeygurt chicken, please make sure you don't use a pan to actually cook this in. Probably should have gone with a glass-safe baking dish, or just put it on the grill like we normally would have. So, alrighty then, lessons learned.